Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna dear devotees. So today is Monday. It is 16th of February. It is Govinda Masa, Palguna Masa, Krishna Paksham, Chaturdasi Tithi. There are no Vaishnava events in the calendar. So we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so Maitreya Muni speaking to Vidura about the time measurements. So previously Vidura he has inquired, please describe about Kalakyam, the all about time factor. Kalena Avyakta Murtina. So the time is the unmanifested form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Maitreya Muni started speaking from the Paramanu, Anu, Trasarenu. So in such a way, and then later on Truti, Veda, and Lava, and then he was also mentioning Nimesha, Kshana, and then Laghu, Kashtam, and Laghu. So likewise, many of those measurements he has been speaking. Okay, these are all measurements and calculations. It is very easy and fun as well, even though we are grown up. It is very fun to learn. It is all about time again. In the childhood, we used to learn what 1 second and 1 minute equal to 60 seconds, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes, like that. So now again, it is a Vedic way, but it is a very enthusiastic and learning. So Maitreya Muni speaking, Nimesha Trilavo Jneya Amnataste Trekshanah Chanan Panch Viduha Kastam Laguta Dasha Panchacham लघूनि वै समाम्नान्त दश पंच च नाडिकाः ते द्वे मुहूर्तः प्रहरः षड्यामः सप्तवानृणाम्. In a very beautiful way he was mentioning, and also this um, when he is explaining all these things, it is so beautiful in a rhythmic way he describes. So again, so this is just showing here um, from here from the shloka, what we have seen in the last session, the 7th and 8th slokas here. So, Nimeshaha lavastrivo jneya amnataste trekshanaham kshanan panch viduhu kastam laguta dasha panchacha laguta panchadasha cha. So, one lagu is the um, panchadasha cha. So, the 15 of uh, the previous kastas. And then one kasta equal to 5 kshanas, and 1 kshana equal to 3 nimeshas. 1 nimesha is 3 lavas. 1 lava equal to 100 Vedas, and 100 trutis is 1 Veda, and 3 trutis 1 trasarenu. 3 trasas is sorry, I'm going in the opposite way. So 1 Paramanu, 2 Paramanus is 1 Anu, 3 Anus is 1 Trasrenu, 3 Trasrenus 1 Truti, 100 Trutis is 1 Veda, 3 Vedas is 1 Lava, and 3 Lavas is 1 Nimesha, and 3 Nimeshas 1 Kshana, 5 Kshanas is 1 Kasta, okay, and then 15 Kastas is 1 Laghu. 1 Laghu is approximately is 2 minutes of the modern time. Okay, this we have discussed it. Laguta Dasha Panchacha. Dasha Pancha is the 15 of those kasta. Okay, and here the first one is we are all calculating in terms of the Paramanu or atoms. This is 3,645,000 atoms. So in order to integrate that many number of atoms, that time takes. is of 1 Laghu time. That is approximately 2 minutes of modern time. So the time takes to integrate 3,645,000 atoms. That is 2 minutes. Okay, so today further we are going to see further, and also we have also seen in the 8th slok as well. Again, it is 15 lagus in one Nadika or Danda. Laguni vai samamnata dasha panchacha Nadika, dasha panchacha Nadika. So 15 of lagus is one Nadika or Danda. It is the same name. And then further 2 Dandas or Nadikas called one Muhurta. Te dve Muhurtaha Praharaha. Te Muhurtaha. There's 2 of those Dandas is one Muhurta. And then Shadgyamaha Saptavandunam. Shadgyamaha Saptavandunam. And 6 of those Dandas is called one Prahara or Yama. So it is directly, this 6 of Danda. So just I kept 3 in order to multiply this one previous so that it is referring to Danda. So Prahara or Yama is of, in the modern time, it is approximately 3 hours time. So Lagoni vai samamnata dasha panchacha nadika te dve muhurtaha praharaha shadhyamaha saptavandunam. It is so beautiful, but in a Vedic way. And then further today, Maitreya Muni speaking about the Vedic clock. How previously they used to measure these timings. So here I just put here one statement here, a Danda calculation Vedic clock here. That is the next look at that today Maitreya Muni is further describing about it. So today he is describing that it is a measurement. I'm just going to show this one, the 9th shloka. So the measuring pot for one Nadika or Danda can be prepared. This is the preparation of a clock, Vedic clock. It can be prepared with a 6 pala weight, 14-ounce pot of copper in which a hole is bored with a gold probe weighing 4 masa and measuring 4 fingers long. When the pot is placed on water, the time before the water overflows in the pot is called one Danda. Okay, so this is how one Danda is calculated at that 24 minutes. Okay, so we shall go to the reset and come back here. So Shloka 9. We are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 11, verse number 9. द्वादशार्धफलोन्मानं चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमाशैः कृतच्छिद्रं यावत् प्रस्ताजलप्लुतम्. Dwadashartha unmanam. Dwadasha is the Dwadasha Ardha, that is 6. Dwadasha is 12. Ardha means half of 12 is 6. Dwadashartha pala unmanam, that much of weight, 6 palas, pala of the scale of weight, unmanam, measuring pot, taking that measuring pot. And then what? Chaturbhi chaturangulaihi, and weight of the 4 and chaturangulaihi, 4 fingers measure, swarna of a gold, taking that kind of rod, masaihi of the weight, that is the weight, that much of weight, and 4 fingers length, masaihi, swarna masaihi, it is the golden rod and with a small 4 fingers long, and then taking that, krura chidram, and make a hole to that pot. Krura chidram, making a hole, and yavat, as long as prastha jalaplutam, measuring 1 prastha and fill it by water. So prastha is measuring 1 prastha, jalaplutam is filled by water. Okay, so whenever that water pot which is having the hole, and then if that empty pot is kept on the water, and whenever that water pot is filled with the water from the water pot, water vessel, and then that will go into that main copper pot. Then it will overflow. So that is then the time is called Danda. द्वादशार्धफलोन्मानं चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमाशैः कृतचिद्रं यावत्प्रस्थजलप्लुतम्. The measuring pot for one Nadika Danda can be prepared with a 6 pala weight 14 ounce pot of copper, in which a hole is bored with a gold probe weighing 4 masa and measuring 4 fingers long. When the pot is placed on water, the time before the water overflows in the pot is called one danda. Okay, so just prepare a very beautiful picture of it. So this is the copper pot, and initially it is empty. And then make a small hole with a gold probe or mix 4 masa, max 4 fingers long. Now the hole is there, and then this weight is also measured. It is the 14 ounce or the 6 pala. This is the copper pot. Initially it is empty, and this is the water vessel, and there is a water in it. Now whenever we keep this empty pot here on top of this water, and then whenever this water goes inside this uh, copper pot, and then it will measure, and then it will overflow the water from the vessel. So that means this pot is going to go down into the water vessel. So here also this description is embedded here. ChatGPT Prabhuji very beautifully prepared. It is one danda equal to 24 minutes. Okay, I'm giving the description of here. Okay, this is in the days of Vedic civilization. There was no depth of knowledge in physics, chemistry, or higher mathematics. Measurements were calculated in different ways as simply as could be done. Okay, this is how it was so easily calculate one danda. Okay, so we shall go and read the purport. So can I request Gauringi Mataji to read the purport, please? Hare Krishna, Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry. Okay. It is advised Helen that the bore in the copper measuring pot must be made with a probe uh, weighing not more than 4 masa and measuring not longer than 4 fingers. This regulates the diameter of the hole. The pot is submerged in water, and the overflowing ti- time to call a danda. This is another way of measuring the duration of a danda, just as time is measured by sand in a glass. It appears that in the days of Vedic civilization, there was no um, dearth of knowledge in physics, chemistry, chemistry or chemistry Prabhuji can
Chemistry Mataji.
say, or higher mathematics. um, Measurements were um, calculated in different ways as simply as could be done. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. So it is very beautiful and a very simple thing. When we are going in a boat in a pond, so if there is a hole to the boat, what happens? It will sink into the water. So, but again, how much time it will take for the boat to sink into the water? It is calculated here in a similar way. So it is advised here in that a bore in the copper measuring pot must be made with a probe weighing not more than 4 masa and measuring not longer than 4 fingers. Okay, coming to this very beautiful picture. Okay, so this copper vessel, this copper pot, this is vessel, water vessel. Okay, and then this is just like a boat and boat with a small hole. How much time it will take this boat to sink into the water? And what happens? This water will overflow. And similarly, so in order to, for easily calculations, for a clear calculation, this is 24 minutes is one danda. So taking the copper pot, which is of the 4 ounce or 6 pala weight of this, so this is initially empty pot, and for this empty pot, they're putting a hole here. And again, how much hole is it is mentioning gold probe max 4 masa, 4 fingers long. Taking this is the golden string and then put that hole there and then put this pot onto the water vessel. Okay, and then whenever this water pot is filled, water will go through this hole and filling this water pot, copper water pot, and then water will follow. That means this copper pot is going down into the water. Whenever this copper vessel overflows with water, that is calculated as one danda, 24 minutes, or one nadika. Danda or nadika, it is the same. Okay, that is a very beautiful picture explaining here. Okay, coming back here. So that is all technical details. So measurements were calculated in different ways as simply as it could be done. So at that time there was not much of depth of knowledge in physics and chemistry or higher mathematics. Okay, so nowadays even children also when they're playing with the water, taking a cup and then trying to put a water and then see whether if they keep that water in another water pot, whether it will sink or not. It is as simple as that. But here, in a standard way, it is calculated, one danda nadika. Okay, that is from this shloka. Okay, any questions here? Okay, thank you so much. Hope everyone understand very easily. I'll share this one later on in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so we shall go and recite this shloka. द्वादशार्धापलोन्मानं चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमाशैः कृतचिद्रं यावत् प्रस्ताजलप्लुतम्. Can I request the devotees kindly follow line by line? द्वादशार्धपलोन्मानं
द्वादशापलोन्मानं
चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः
चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः
स्वर्णमाशैः कृतचिद्रं
स्वर्णमासैः
कृतचित्रं
यावत् प्रस्ताजलप्लुतम्.
यावत्
यावत्प्रस्थाजलाप्लुतम्.
Again. द्वादशार्धपलोन्मानं
द्वादशार्धपलोन्मानं
चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः
चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः
स्वर्णमाशैः कृतचिद्रं
स्वर्णमाशैः
यावत् प्रस्ताजलप्लुतम्.
यावत्प्रस्थाजलाप्लुतम्.
Again. द्वादशार्धपलोन्मानं
द्वादशार्धपलोन्मानं
चतुर्भिः चतुरङ्गुलैः
चतुर्भिः
चतुरङ्गुलैः
स्वर्णमाशैः कृतचिद्रम्
स्वर्णमासैः कृतचित्रम्
कृतचित्रम्
यावत् प्रस्ताजलप्लुतम्
यावत्
यावत्प्रस्थाजलप्लुतम्
Beautiful. Can you request devotees? Friends, take your turn to recite. Prabhavati Sachi Mataji, would you like to go first?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. द्वादशार्धा फलोन्मानं चतुर्भिः चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमासैः कृतचिद्रं यावत् पृष्ठजलप्लुतम्. Hare Krishna
Very
Prabhuji.
nice. Thank you, Mataji. Hemlata Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण द्वादश अर्धफलोन्मानं चतुर्भिश्च चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमासैः कृतछिद्रं यावत् प्रस्थजलपलुतमम् पलुतं हरे कृष्ण
Jalaplutam.
जलप्लुतं
Yavat prastajalaplutam.
यावत् प्रस्थजलप्लुतं हरे कृष्ण
Once again, Mataji.
यावत् प्रस्थजलप्लुतम् द्वादश अर्धप्लोन्मानं चतुर्भिश चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमासः कृतं छिद्रं यावत् प्रस्थजलप्लुतम्
Very beautiful.
हरे कृष्ण थैंक यू
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, Asha Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण द्वादशार्धफलोन्मानं चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमाशैः कृतचित्रं यावत् प्रस्ताजलपलूदम्.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Gauranga Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी द्वादशार्धा फलोन्मानं चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमासे कृतश्छिद्रं यावत् प्रस्थजलप्लुतं श्रीकृष्ण
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Oh, sorry. I was moving from one room to the okay. द्वादशार्धपलोमानं चतुर्भिश चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमाशैः कृतछिद्रं यावत् प्रस्थजलप्लुतम्. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Meena Mataji, please.
कृष्ण द्वादशाध्य फलोमानं चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलं स्वर्णमासे कुतश्रिद्रं यावप्रस्थ जलप्लुतम्.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Devashish Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dadashartha-falaprutam Chaturbisha Chaturangulam Sharnamase Krita-chidram Yavat Prastha Jala-plutam.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji. Usha Mataji, please.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you. द्वादशार्धफलोन्मानं चतुर्भिश्चतुरङ्गुलैः स्वर्णमासे कृतचित्रं यावत् प्रस्थजलप्लुतम्.
Very beautiful. Well, so would you like to read the translation, Mataji, please?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. And the measuring pot for one Nadika or Danda can be prepared with a 6 weight 14-ounce pot of copper, in which a hole is bored with a gold probe weighing 4 masa and measuring 4 fingers long. When the pot is placed on water, the time before the water overflow in the pot is called one danda. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I just have one question.
Yes,
So
Mataji.
the probe, it tells you the weight and it tells you how long.
Yes.
But it doesn't tell the diameter of the probe or how, or is it worked out according to the weight and the length? The
Yes.
diameter is worked out. Okay.
Yes, Mataji. So this one.
The point, because it depends all on the point, how big the hole would be.
Yes, Mataji. But here length and weight is given. So in such a way, it is calculated. It appears.
Yes, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Any other questions, dear devotees? Okay, so that is about the Vedic clock to calculate the time of Danda or 24 minutes. Okay, so we shall move on to Dashardha Palodmanam Chaturbhis Chaturangulaihi Swarnamashaihi Krutachidram Yavat Prastha Jalaplutam. Okay, we shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, today letter to whom it may concern, March 14th, 1971, Bombay. This is small letter. Can I request Asha Mataji to read this letter, please?
To whom it may concern. Resolved in a meeting of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness held in Calcutta at 3 Alfred Road, Calcutta, 16, in the presence of the Acharya Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, GPC Secretary Tamala Krishna Das Adhikari, and initiated members as Kishoda Kashari Das Adhikari, Kedarnada Gupta, and Ravantinananda Das Brahmachari, Robert Stephen Kushimano, that is taking account of the society, be open in Central Bank of India, Delhi, and Shiroda Kashadi Das Adhikari, Kedarnada Gupta, and Revadina Revadinandana Das Brahmachari, Robert Stephen Kushimano will jointly sign the checks. Their specimen signature are under Tamala Krishna Das Adhikari, Secretary GPC Acharya, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Shiroda Shai Das Adhikari, Kedarnath Gupta, Revati Nandana Das Brahmachari, Robert Stephen Kishimano. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji. It appears that they're opening the bank account, and two devotees, Kshirodak Sai Vishnu Revati Nandana Das Adhikar Brahmachari. So they are to sign the checks. Okay, just giving opening the bank account like that. Okay, it's not about, it is admin thing. Maybe let us see for. Also, would you like to read this one as well, Mataji, please?
My dear Karandara, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 1st of March 1971 and have noted the contents carefully. I understand that you have become a debtor to Dai Nippon for $52,000. This is not good. We must keep our credit. They have given us all facilities. And if you don't keep our credit with them, that is not good. So consider it is a heavy debt. I have just sent them a check for $20,000. The forwarding copy of the letter is enclosed herein, which will speak for itself. Now, to make a solution to the problem, the following formula should be followed. Print 200,000 BTGs without fail. The cost of this printing will be $14,000. Each center must collect at least 75 cents for each copy as donation, if not more. Any man will be able to pay 25 cents. It is not difficult. So by collecting 25 cents per copy is $50,000. Expenditure is 14,000. And so there is a clear profit of $36,000. Out of that, $5,000 per month may be paid towards the debt. So still there is $31,000. So if this is divided proportionately for each temple, where is the quotient of poverty? This means that management has not been done properly. Henceforward, this policy should be forward. Collect $50,000, pay $14,000, leaving $36,000 profit. Pay the old debt of $5,000 and divide the remaining $31,000 among the temples. Now I am forwarding $20,000 the first 4 months as the rate of $5,000 may be paid to me. After this is paid, regularly $5,000 may be paid to Dai Nippon for their old debt. Managed like this, everything will be all right. So far, Indian money. I paid for Ishopani, Nodi, Krishna book, and some of the chapter-wise Srimad Bhagavatam. So there was about 10,000 NOD, worth about $40,000. Ishobani $5,000. TLC $3,000. And Krishna book at $80,000. The total price for all these I have paid. These books were in the stock were $155,000. You have not paid Dai Nippon even $50,000. So where is the money? The whole thing is that management is not being done properly. So far as moving the accounting department to New York, that all right. But first of all, let the certified accountant there do, and when the GPC sees that he is doing nicely, then you can hand over the account. Yes, you may give the donors as honorable mention page in Bhagavad Gita, hoping this will meet you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Right. Thank you, Mataji. So many calculations, Mataji. Apart from calculations, anything you wanted to highlight in a summary, 1 or 2 bullet points, Mataji?
She said it's so many all about dollars and money that I think all Srila Prabhupada was little bit upset about the money, about the debt. So he doesn't want any debt. So he wants to settle down properly. So he thinks the management wasn't right, or maybe they didn't do the accounting properly, bit careless. So he all want everything done on time, and he didn't want any debt. All should be all credit. And he's giving an example of collecting money from like 25 cents per from a devotee or from people. So it wasn't a big money for any single man. So they can collect that way and even get profit, like profit of $36,000. So I think, bit sad and upset about the management for not doing the accounting management properly. And he also mentioned that he paid some money for the books around, I don't know about the money. He paid for some dollars for the books, and he mentioned that money Prabhu hasn't paid for the Dai Nippon Prabhu. So he was asking for the money. Mean asking question about the money, where the money went, or where is the money? What did they do? So that's all I could understand, Prabhu. Something he's giving some advice in the last paragraph. That's I didn't understand properly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay. So it's all about numbers, and so do calculate all these numbers, manage it properly. So likewise, Prabhupada is giving all this and questioning if it is not done, why it is so. Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so today again, our week started Monday. So today evening, 6:30 p.m. Japa session, and then 8 o'clock teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, these are our upcoming events, and so today is once more Lakshmi fundraise. So we have come to the conclusion point that we have raised for the 3 projects. Now we are going to make those payments today at some time. For the Hebrew cows, it goes 282 pounds, and Bury Place 201 pounds, and Zoom account we have raised enough. So anything comes from Zoom is excessive. We shall move to Bury Place. So I think that will be also closed today around 14 pounds or something like that. It is excessive to the June. So we can move that one to the Bury Place. Okay, these are our updates here. And dear devotees, if you have got any updates or you wanted to share anything on these 3 projects, as we are closing down 3 projects today, so please kindly share. Hare Krishna. Okay, if there are no questions, then we shall further conclude and continue with further japa. Okay, thank you so much. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। शिल प्रभु की जय। हरे कृष्ण कॉन्शियस एवरीवन। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत